Hey everyone, and thanks for joining me on episode 3 of Kyle's Garage. Hope you liked the first 2 episodes, but now we're going to start rolling into some real episodes, I think. Today's episode, we're going to do a tutorial video on a BMW E46 with a turn signal that is not functioning. So we're going to change the bulb and the lens, and I'm going to tell you kind of why I'm doing it. So let's not mess around and get straight into it. All right, I just kind of wanted to show you the instrument cluster on the E46. Turn the key on. You can see that indicator light right here. That's just showing us that we have a light that is not working properly up there on the left side, but we know everybody's had that in their car. The side that works, and then the left side indicating that you have a turn signal out. And to get to the marker light on this car, you do have to pop the hood, and the hood release lever is right here on an E46. Is that a pull? Here we are at the front of the E46 wagon, and I find this to be a nice little novelty hood latch. That is satisfying. Let's open. All right, front of the E46 headlight area. This is the corner lens that we need to remove. So it's literally the easiest thing on these BMWs. Don't let the BMW scare you here. If you do have an E46 and you're fretting changing your own light bulb turn signal, it's not that difficult. And I'm going to show you how. So let's get right to it. All right. And right here, there's a small hole, and down in there, it's going to be a Phillips screwdriver. That's all you're going to need to do this job. Quite literally just a Phillips screwdriver. Put it right here in this hole. You'll feel it. You'll know that you're on it. And there's a little tiny plastic thing. Let's get a little bit better view. So right down there, there's a little plastic collar, and there's a Phillips head right in there. That's how you kind of know which one to go for, because there's only one down there anyway. It's really hard to mess this up. You just keep going and going. If my memory serves me correctly, these do not pop out. It just stays in place. It'll only unscrew so much. And that's kind of the point of the little plastic collar. Okay? It's all the way bottomed out to the bottom of the inner fender there. So I'm going to assume that that's probably pretty good. So now we're just going to pull the light nice and gently out of its socket, if you will. All right, and like I said, all you do is just gently pull this light out. That gentle. And right here you can see where that plastic collar was biting down on the lamp, and that's the only thing that holds it on. The only other step to do is you twist this socket, and that's it. That's it. Now you can see this bulb here. Oh boy. That bulb is a goner. But there is more problems in this light, so we're replacing the whole thing. I do believe, hopefully the parts came in today that are right, so we're going to open the box now and check it out and see if we got the right parts. All right, I guess this just turned into an unboxing, but I love Rock Auto. I would accept an endorsement by Rock Auto. If they sponsor people, I don't know. But if you don't shop at Rock Auto, it is actually a really awesome site. Get parts pretty cheap. Ooh, fun. Get to pop those later off camera. All right. This is another cool part about, just get that out of here. This is the cool part about Rock Auto is they send you a little fridge magnet. This time we got a Buick. All right. Put that off to the side. Get all these cool things out of the way. And there it is, TYC. That's actually a pretty reputable name, honestly. I've had decent luck with TUIC, but I mean, some people have some bad luck with certain new parts, but that does happen. Ooh, wow, that's pretty. Oh, look at that, guys. It's got the stinking plug on there just like we need. It's got a bulb in it too? Man, too nice. That's how a bulb is supposed to look, honestly, you know. Clear. Yeah. Looks decent for the most part. Looks the same as the other one. Let's get a comparison here. Make sure we're indeed the same. It's got these locks on these 3 locks on there. That's good. Back of the pigtail is identical. So, well, except for this one is, wow, it's actually, okay, there might be a little bit of crappy quality to this TUIC one here, but we're gonna see if it works anyway. There's a little bit of, the reason I say that, there's a little bit of plastic flashing down inside by the connector. Well. See, what we're going to do with this first, though, before we install all of this lighting, we're going to test it on the car. But yeah, it's the exact light. We're good. This is the new one, this is the old one. Alright, back over to the car. Make sure this plugs in properly. Everything looks correct. And that's what I was wondering, if that one connector is a little bent. I don't know if we can even see that on the camera. Oh, come on. It's going to be tough to get to focus. Take my word for it, the one on the left is bent a little bit. So we're going to take it back over to the bench to see if we can correct it. Alright, and upon further investigation, it's tough to see, but there's a little tab down there, and it should be more centered than it is. And it just so happens that that pin right there that's bent is the same pin that's on an angle right there. So I'm going to try, this is what it's supposed to be straight in the middle. This, oh man. Oh, it's tough to see there. Have to get some sort of light on that. Okay. You can see on this one how there is a small tab and it's dead center on this one, but on this one it's all corroded and it looks like it got hot a couple times. So I actually ended up having to glue that black center part back in. You can see some of the glue still on there. I did that a while ago, so I'm figuring this was wrong and it caused that light bulb to keep blowing out. This has been a reoccurring issue, so I don't know, maybe there is more to this, but I'm going to try to correct that new one first. Alright, let me see if I can get that to straighten out a little bit. I'm trying to show you guys what I'm doing here. I straightened it. Just using a flat blade. Actually centered up that tab a little more. It's because it has to hit that little button. So we got to at least be able to hit that little button. I think that should do it. Let's go back to the car and see if it'll plug in now. Alright, here we are back at the car. It's a lot straighter. Looks okay. Let's see if it'll plug in now. Alright, success. Locked on good. I can pull it off if I want to. Put it back on. Alright. Excellent. Now let's put a bulb in and see if it works. Stick it in. There's a couple little grooves that it slides into. You can kind of see them off to the sides right here. You can see the little detents on the end of the bulb there. They slide right into those slots. Turn it. It locked in. You can feel it lock in. You might be able to see it. You can hear it. Alright, let's test this light out and see if it works. Alright, and I would call that a successful test. It worked. So I'm going to go ahead and put it back into the lens itself, the bulb into the lens. Just like that. Locks in one way. There's German words on it to tell you which way is locked and which way is unlocked on the factory lamp. I don't know if it does on this one. Nope, this one actually says open and close. But I'll have to show you guys on the factory lamp that it is in German. It's pretty cool. Off. Z. No idea. But anyways, slide that right back up into place. And then tilt this camera up. Screw that right back in. Wait until it locks the headlight in place. Or I'm sorry, turn signal, turn lens. Just like that. That was a lot of twisting. Probably because we took that out too far, but looks good. Alright guys, and I feel like with that, she's done. Our light works, we can drop the hood and pull it out, and this thing can resume being legal on the roads. Alright guys, I hope you found that video informative. If I messed up anything or I missed any detail or you have any questions on anything I did on there, put it down in the comments below and I'll get to you on that. Today I do have bonus content. It's just me fiddling with the light one last time, and I'm going to let the video play out on that. So you guys take care and we'll see you next time. Aftermarket ones never fit as good. It doesn't fit nearly as good as the factory one. I don't need to include all that gibberish on it.